What is the ratio of average height of the students in class X to the average height of the students in class Y? So the average height of students in class N can be calculated by simply taking the sum of the total height of all the students divided by the number of students. Same will be true for Y. But here, let's not get into the nitty-gritty before we read the statements. The question is average of X. Okay, we have to find out the average of X divided by the average of Y. That's the question mark. Now, let's check the first statement. The first statement here says that the average height of the students in class X is equal to 120. But we do not know the average height of Y, therefore the first statement alone is not sufficient. We have to go to the second statement to see if it has some useful information. The second statement says that the average height of the students in X and Y combined is equal to 126. But the combined average is dependent on two factors. Number one, the average of X and Y, and number two, the number of students in X and Y. And here both the informations are unknown, therefore we cannot process this information anymore, and we can say that this statement alone as well is not sufficient. Now the step 3 is combining the two statements. We know that the average of X is 120, the average of Y is unknown, and the average of X and Y is equal to 126. So let's understand it using the allegation principle. If the X has averaged 120 and the total has averaged 126, then all that we can deduce is that the average height of the students in Y must be greater than 126, because the average of the combined class has to be in between the two. So while we know that it is 126, it can be any value. For example, we can choose two simple cases. If X is 120 and Y is 130, then the average can be 126 if the ratio of the students in these two classes is 4/6. This is case number 1. Similarly, we can make case number 2 that X and Y, if this is 120, then Y can be 132 as well for the average 126 if the ratio of the students is 6:6, that means the equal students. Since we do not know the ratio of the students, so we cannot find out the average of X and Y, and therefore this combination of the two statements as well is not sufficient to answer the question, and the final answer of the question becomes option E. Thank you so much.